They spoke a lot about sustainability, about climate change. We made very bold commitments at Glasgow on where we will reach on our climate commitments. I mean, the world is looking at, well, you did commit to net zero by 2050, which everyone else has done. India said we will get to net zero in 2070, but no other country has given targets for 2030. We may not have said net zero, but we said 2030. This is what gives credibility to India's commitments. None of the world leaders who committed to 2050 net zero will be there when 2050 comes. So their commitments lack credibility. I would say 2030 commitments has far greater credibility. And this is where, again, cities will be fundamental in achieving these commitments because most of the growth will happen in cities.
Planning is no longer urban planning, it is urban management, which is required at the city level. We may have a technical agency to do it, but someone to bring that together and make a story is what we require. You know, बाहुबली हम सबने देखी है, पर बाहुबली के different elements को जोड़ने का जो director का काम है, वो urban manager का काम होता है. Then only you can have a movie on that such a large scale. Third thing which we realize is the governance models across the globe which were going on are no more relevant. We need to go back to our governance models. We need to look at what type of governance tools are available with our decision makers, what type of skills are required for that. So different skills that when I was a student on urban planning and urban, ideas of climate was not discussed. Ideas of air quality was not discussed. Ideas of inclusiveness, disability was not talked about. These are the new areas which have emerged over a point. And how do you really create that continuous education and continuous knowledge? That is what requires, and based on that research which you are doing, and there's a lot of thoughts which are coming up, should start influencing the new governance tools and new governance models. Again, another lesson came that like Arjuna was confused in the battle of Mahabharata on the ground कि मैं गांडी उठाऊं कि नहीं उठाऊं, मारूं तो किसको मारूं, because there was nobody has a clear answer of all the questions. Same thing when climate issues are coming, we all are trying our best to manage that, but none of us have those answers, and the answers will come up only when we aggregate our thoughts, our research, our dialogues, and that is what we need to really look at it. Arjuna has a fortune that he has Krishna with him giving him Gita ka sandesh. We don't have that, so we have to come up with our own Gita to say that what planet we have now inherited and what planet we want to give it to our next generation.